Hey guys, it's Brandon Wells with the Blue Crew here at Coldwell Banker Legacy, and in today's FlexMLS tips and tricks, I'm going to talk about customizing your dashboard. So the dashboard's important because it's the first stop when you log into FlexMLS. Now you're provided with the MLS dashboard, which has some information on it, but for a lot of you, you want to be able to do a lot of different things straight from your dashboard. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to go back and watch our tutorial on the quick launch bar because a lot can be accomplished from that bar. But in today's tips, we're going to talk about this, the dashboard. So over on the left, you basically have a drop down, and the drop down will show you all of your available dashboards. Now you'll notice I have some different dashboards in here, and that's what we're going to cover right now. On the right, under the Customize menu, this is where we're going to be working out of mostly for this tutorial. So if I click on Customize, you can see under the Dashboard section, I have Add, Reorder, and My Recommendations. We're going to start by clicking on Add. When you click on Add in the dashboard over here, you're going to get prompted by some recommended dashboards or starting places. Now you can start with a completely blank dashboard. You can start with one that basically has market stats. And everything that is on the dashboard, each one of the sections are called gadgets. And so you can really customize the layout of the gadgets and what each one of those gadgets is. So let's start with one right here. So I'm going to call it My Dash. And I'm going to hit Create Dashboard right here. And when I hit Create Dashboard, it next takes me to the gadget page. Over on the left are all of the menu options for the different gadgets that I can add to my dash. So if I want to have a My Listings section, which will show me all my active, all my about to expire, my pending and sold listings, and have one-click access, I just hit Add, and it will add that to that dashboard. I can go to Contacts, and I can add my contacts. I can include one for sent emails. Under Daily, I could see the daily hot sheet. I could see the MLS message board, and you can add these as you go down through and basically build and lay out the dashboard how you want it. Under Forums, there's great things. One of them I would highly recommend is the FlexMLS Frequently Asked Questions and Tips and Tricks. They have some great information in there. Under Listings, you can do things like listing carts, all your saved searches. Under News, if you want to keep up to date with CNN Money or say Inman News, you can add those RSS feeds and the blog is accessible right from your dashboard. Under Search, here's a great one, the New Search. It's a one-box address or listing number search. And then Statistics. All of these statistics, absorption rate, prices, sold days on market, volume, sale to original, list price ratio, and inventory, these are for the entire marketplace. But when we get into more detailed tips and tricks like setting up map overlays, you're going to be able to run these quick little statistical reports for areas that you define on the map. So I don't know if you noticed, but when I did dashboards, I have one called Tanawan. And as an example, if I wanted to have these quick accessible graphs and charts for just the Tanawan neighborhood, I can show you how to build that. And then under third party, if I go to third party, you can also add a Facebook feed. I would highly encourage you probably not to do that as it might be the ultimate time suck. And as far as we know, the Google Calendar plugin is going away because Google will not give access through this system. So that's there for now, but it will be gone in a little bit. So let me go back to statistics and add a few of these. So once I add these, and I go up to the top to return to dashboard in the upper right-hand corner, you'll notice it basically lays them out, and it lays them all out in one column. Well, that's okay. You can click on the top of any of them in the gray bar and reorder them. So I could move them over to the other side to basically get more information on here. If I go to the Customize menu again on the right-hand side, there's an option under My Dash called Change Layout. If I hit Change Layout, I can select from some different layouts here. So say I like a lot of information, I could use a 3-column layout. And when I do the 3-column layout, I now can move this stuff into any order I choose and basically get a lot more detailed information here. So I have my listings, my sent email, the message board, my saved searches, some charts and graphs for absorption rate and prices, and so on. You're kind of getting the hint here of how this is done. Now, up at the top under Customize, Let's say I wanted this dashboard to show up every time I log into FlexMLS. I would go to the Customize menu and I would go to Make Default, okay? You can always come in here and change the layout, add or remove gadgets. You can rename it, you can make it the default, and you can get rid of it altogether if you're not liking it. In the upper right-hand corner of each of the gadgets, there's usually options, such as if you go to Settings here, you'll notice, for example, under the My Listings, I can set the days to expire. So if I said I want to see everything getting ready to expire in 10 days, I can do that. Everything that's been sold for 30 days or less, I can edit some features in there. And I showed you under things like the absorption rate and any of the statistical charts, if I use that drop down and go to Settings, under Location, I can choose an MLS area for those charts to be run. Or, for example, you see Brandon's neighborhood. I drew a polygon in my map overlays, and I can run those little reports right inside of there. So really, the customizing of your dashboard can help you access more information from one screen. Like always, if you have any questions or you need some more help setting up these dashboards, you can email us at bluecrewhelp@gmail.com.